Second annual kite flying competition. The Department of Youth hosts the second annual kite flying competition hosted through the Bethel Youth Development Center. Joining us via Skype is the Youth Development Officer, Lyndon Wilson, and also the Youth Auxiliary Officer, Laverne Simon. Good morning, welcome.
Hi, good morning.
How are you all doing this morning?
Very good.
We are great, and you?
I'm great, thank you. Sunny skies for kite flying?
Yes, it will be this Sunday at the Montgomery Recreational Grounds. We are looking forward to a wonderful turnout. I am Ms. Laverne Simon, the Youth Auxiliary Officer out of the District Servicing Unit. We are a community-based unit who seek to service the needs and the interests of all the youths in the community. So this is one of our community-based initiatives that will be hosting as a climax or Easter caravan.
Great. When is the Easter caravan?
It was last Easter, Easter the weekend just gone.
Sure. And how was it? When you look back, was it successful?
We had a number of events on the island, the Buku goat racing, the Mount Pleasant as well, the Canby Mount Pleasant goat racing activity, the marble pitching festival that they had on Friday at Canaan Bonaccord.
Wow, a lot to look forward to there. Well, a lot of events took place there. Mr. Wilson, is it open to all age groups?
Oh, yes, it is. The kite flying is, and Laverne could provide more details on the age and the categories and so.
Sure.
Well, it is a family-based event, so it's open to all ages. And there are a number of categories that they can participate in. Categories such as the largest kite, the best mad bull. We have the most creative kite, the most colorful kite. And as we are the Department of Youth, we'll have a special prize for the youngest kite flyer as well. So there'll be lots of special prizes to be won on the day.
When does this idea come about?
Well, as a community worker, I saw that there was an avid interest with the kite flyers and kite makers within the community. So we decided to host this competition to provide them with a platform whereby they could showcase their talents and also to revive what is somewhat of a dying art form in the community.
Yes. Now, do you also mark based on innovation? The only kind of kite I remember, apart from the Mad Bull, is the Chicky Chunk, where you can use flour and water, broomsticks, I think.
Yes, and you would be amazed to see some of the kites that these kite makers come up with. It was really awesome last year. We were overwhelmed by the success of last year. That's why we were determined to come back this year with a bigger and better event.
Yeah, and you've seen a lot of, you've had a lot of good responses so far. The kids are all excited about this event.
Excellent. I think there were equally 12 and under, a lot of kite flyers that were 12 and under, as much as 12 and over, because we usually cater to the 12 to 29 age group at the Department of Youth Affairs, but we opened this kite flying competition to all ages, and the response was amazing.
Yeah. What are the various categories? Could you remind us of some of the categories?
Yes, some of the categories are the most colorful kite, the largest kite, the smallest kite, the most creative kite, and the best mad bull. That's one of the best and most exciting categories on the day.
Yeah, I'm particularly interested in mad bull because I remember as a little child growing up, I saw my neighbors put up a mad bull that was as tall as the house, and the house was a two-story building. And I was, you know, and they had to use rope. They had to use actual rope to fly this kite. Do you have similar people in? Yeah?
Last year in the competition, we had about 10 grown men with a rope, and they had gloves and everything to be able to manage that man.
Wow. How difficult is it to actually fly a kite like that? What does it take?
I think it's extremely difficult. It takes some tact, some skill, and knowing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because I believe that thing could be dangerous.
Yes, it can be. How has this initiative really achieved the objective? And the objective here being, I know you mentioned, bringing the community together, getting them involved in activities together. Has it really achieved this?
One of our primary objectives in the district servicing unit is to engage young people in communities, all categories of young people, So this is just part of the initiative in Bethel. We have other communities that we're going to engage in other activities. So for example, in April 22nd, we'll be having a Village Olympics in Pembroke, and we expect to have a day of fun activities. We have football, cricket, netball, road relay, and the works.
And how do community members be part of this? What is the registration process?
Oh, you just register. We're on the ground, so a lot of young people know what we are doing. We are visible in the community, so it's very easy to get young people to participate. And because the strategy is to engage young people meaningfully in the process, we don't have an issue when we have programs because the programs do come from the young people.
Great. And also, Ms. Simon, what else should we know about this event?
Well, it's free. That will be one of the sellers. You don't have to pay to register. You don't have to pay for admission. It's free. You come down on the day at 1 p.m. and you register. And kite flying begins promptly at 2 p.m.
What is different about this year's event as opposed to last year?
Well, this year we have had a lot of kite flyers reaching out to us from the different districts. Last year it was more community-based and restricted to the village and the community of Bethel. But we have been having kite flyers from the east, from as far as Lekito and all of these different villages reaching out to be a part of this competition. So it will be much bigger and better this year. We also will have a better fun zone where we'll have face painting for the kids, bouncy castles and stuff like that. So it will be a great day of fun and activities for the family.
And how do you feel personally about this entire event?
I am in love with the idea of it. It has been a success last year, and we are looking forward to an even better and bigger event this year.
Great. Is there a contact number or any?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You can contact us at 782-8718 for any further details, or you can look at the Department of Youth Affairs page on Facebook, and there'll be all the details there as well.
Great. And what are your closing comments? What would you like to say to those looking on?
Well, we'd like to invite you all to come on out this Sunday at the Montgomery Recreational Grounds from 1 p.m. And also, we'll be having a lot of other upcoming activities within the community and out of the Bethel Youth Development Center. I know my young ladies may feel a bit left out, but we'll be having a program for them shortly as well, a program named Class, Culture and Ladies Achieve Sophistication and Success, where we'll be catering to the young ladies in the community as well. So you can count for that as well from the Department of Youth Affairs.
Great. Yeah, young ladies fly kites too. Mr. Wilson, what are your closing comments?
Yes, so we continue the work in the communities, and yes, you will have to look out for greater and more programming coming from us at the Department of Youth Affairs. We are engaging young people at the community levels, and we look forward to your continued support.
Great. Such a pleasure chatting with you. It's always a pleasure chatting with Tobago, as a matter of fact. Thank you so much for taking the time to, to talk to us this morning. All right, so we've been chatting with Lyndon Wilson, the Youth Development Officer 2, and Laverne Simon, Youth Auxiliary Officer, about their second annual kite flying competition.